So, I'm here at the Mena House, and I'm here with
Meryl, Sousa.
And Meryl, where are you from?
I'm from Nantucket, Massachusetts.
So, we're almost at the end of our trip. I can't believe it. It's the last day today. We'll be inside the Great Pyramid this afternoon for our 2 hours of private time, which I'm very excited about. So, how has the trip been for you?
It's definitely been eye-opening. I mean, there's so much culture to be found, and so many different ways than I would think. The ancient Egyptians are just so vast, and so much knowledge, more than I ever would have expected. And every day has been a new adventure.
It's really true. I know, it's true. Yeah. So how has it been for you being with the group?
I loved being with the group. I mean, I'm actually more of an off-the-grid, like, solo traveler. And in Egypt, I think it's really important to be part of a group. You get into more places. The guides tend to know the people who run the temples and run, different organizations. You receive more knowledge, I think, than you would as a solo traveler, especially.
Yeah. Well, even for you, I mean, as a young person, I know when I was your age, I felt like, oh, I'm never going to go on a group tour. But then when I came to Egypt the very first time and I saw, like you said, the groups getting into places that I couldn't get into. So it does, I think it makes
I think it's very important. And if I were to come back again, I would definitely come back with a group.
Yeah. And you've just totally fit in with totally, absolutely on everything. So how was the cruise for you, our 5-day cruise?
I loved the cruise. It was really nice to be able to hit kind of 2 locations a day almost with the cruise. And it's not too bad of a travel time. I mean, you're not sitting in a bus, you're sitting on a Sunday. And then you get to go to 2 temples or 2 places a day. So it was really fun. I loved Aswan. Beautiful vacation destination, really.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous city. So how were going into the temples for you when we did our meditations and things like that? How's that?
Yeah, I think that it's, every temple is so different, and you really think, we're hitting 15 temples or some crazy amount, and how can they all be different and bring a different element? But you walk in and you have a different feeling every time, and the architecture and the art is just so beautiful, and on a spiritual level, it's just unparalleled. You receive so many different things from all the different gods. I mean, every temple represents something different, and you really do have a wonderful experience at every place.
That's fantastic. So I'm sure, did you have people before you came who said, oh my gosh, you're going to Egypt, are you crazy?
Of course. I mean, I'm 24 years old and I'm female and I'm, attractive and young and American, and that's just, what are you thinking? Why would you go there?
Right.
But
how
being with the group, it's been so safe. I mean, we've had private security. The guides are locals. They're from Cairo. They're from all these places. They do this tour. They've been doing it for 20 years or more. So it's like a family business everywhere. So you feel so safe, and it's just such a wonderful country, and the locals are so friendly.
I think that's the thing that a lot of Americans are surprised to find, is that the Egyptian people are just so friendly and so warm.
Yes.
Hasn't that been your experience?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's. I mean, I come in with no expectations, but it's really just exceeded everything. Everyone everywhere's, what's your name? Where are you from? Oh, welcome to Egypt. Thanks for being here. So it's really nice.
It's great.
So friendly.
So how our guide Rafat is, I think, such a huge part of the trip. How has he been for you?
He is just wonderful. I mean, like I said, he's a local. He's from Cairo. I mean, he's been doing this for ages, and he just knows everything. And, I don't think that there's a question that he doesn't know the answer to. And even aside from that, he's just friendly and help you. If you need something, you're like, oh, I need headphones. So he's like, I'll go to the market and get it for you. Aside from just being a guide, so he becomes your friend.
It's really true. Well, I'm so glad that you were on the trip. It was so
much,
fun
Debra.
connecting
so
with
wonderful.
you. Good.
Thank you
so glad.
so much.